Sky TV have just dropped the House of Dragon Season 2 trailer.
Woo-woo!
And they've sponsored us to watch it, so we're going to watch it.
We are gonna, well, we're not just gonna watch it, we're gonna react to it.
Ooh, and then we're going to split apart, like only we can do, because we are the experts of House of the Dragon. Everybody knows this. We are the foremost, smartest people that have ever existed that watch House of the Dragon and know everything that's going on and exactly what everyone's doing.
We
don't have notes.
My notes.
We do have notes.
We do have notes.
Yep.
Well, everything that we react to, we have notes, because everything we react to, we like to watch things that are complicated. And let's be honest here, House of the Dragon. Okay, it's not that it's complicated, it's that people are complicated. You know? People
are simple. It's the stock market that's complicated. I don't know
Why
what that
are you being
quote
so
is.
weird?
There's a quote about it.
You're just being weird right now.
I'm leaving. I can't deal with this unprofessionalism. I'm sick of it.
House of the Dragon is coming on the 17th of June this year, which to me feels like a lifetime away. And then when you actually think about it, it's really not.
Yeah, it's just after our anniversary. 3 days.
3 days after our wedding anniversary. Woo-hoo! So again, thank you so much to Sky for sponsoring this video. I'm ready. We were quite late to Hot D because we were also quite late to Game of Thrones. So we went to Hot D like right off the back of Game of Thrones. And, you know, initially I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to be missing Game of Thrones and whatever. But see, Hot D just kind of was like 100%. Wow! It was crazy.
Yes.
We have never had a comment section like that before.
like that.
Just like people go nuts.
It's so divisive though, because you've got the Team Blacks, you've got the Team Greens. You know, I mean, you've got the people who are right and the people who are wrong, obviously.
Wait, who's right? And I'm sitting on the right, but like who's?
I mean, I don't.
I'm in the middle. I was like, I'm not wearing green and I'm not wearing black. I'll just wear pink. Is there a team pink? Because I'll be on that one.
Rhaenyra's the rightful heir. The rest of it is just nonsense.
If you watched our reaction to House of the Dragon, which I know you did, you were there. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, I was kind of leaning sometimes with Alicent because I think her dad did her dirty.
C.
C as in yes?
No.
Oh.
Team Black and Team Green. I don't see Alicent as Team Green.
No, I see her as individual.
I see her as like just the pawn for her dad Otto. I feel like Otto has done her so dirty.
He's Team Green.
I think Otto and the rest of the small council are Team Green. I don't even think they care about the kids. I think it's just, you are my spawn to be used to further my own ends.
Was there not something, there was a conversation between Alicent and Otto, it's close to the end, where she was kind of standing up to him. It was like the first time. It was like there was in a bedroom, I think it was, and she was standing up to him for the first time. And it was like the realization that I was used.
Oh yeah, that they were planning. Everything that Otto was saying to her about like, oh, Alicent's going to come for your kids, he was planning to do
to Rhaenyra.
To Rhaenyra.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Rhaenyra's going to come for your kids, sorry.
Yeah, and obviously right at the end we had... I'm like sitting here going, can I even discuss this? I'm like, oh, of course you can, it was season 1. It's like right at the end when Aemond took out Luke. Now there was a lot of people that were like, he didn't mean to do it.
It was just the dragons were coming for their feelings of the riders.
Yeah, and he didn't have control, and you can tell we're Team Black. Let's be honest.
What's with the Aemond apologist, man? The kid pulls a rock to try and like brain his cousin.
Oh gosh, we're not getting back into
this. And then everyone's freaking out because he knifed him. You know, if you grew up in Glasgow, you'd realise that was a perfectly measured response. Understandable.
Right. We're going to get back into it, but first we're going to react. So it's a minute long, but with House of the Dragon, I can imagine that it'll just throw far too many things and I'll be like, what? So, shall we?
We shall.
We shall. All right. Let's do it.
Don't even need to count down.
We're delving.
Delving.
Sky.
My father chose me, his firstborn child.
Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish.
Oh, him
Viserys
sitting on the
wanted
throne's
Aegon to
horrible.
succeed him.
I know. Almost as bad as when Otto
Not for
was.
the good of the realm, but for the satisfaction of vengeance.
The Hightowers are marching. You must crush this beast.
Our terms are very simple. Bend the knee to the queen, or your house burns.
Oh!
Oh, it was already war.
When the desire to kill and burn takes hold and reason is forgotten, we will not even remember what began the war in the first place.
Oh, Wormy! Oh my goodness. Do you know, I actually just look, the hairs were standing up just then. Oh my goodness. To war then.
The war.
You know, I'm interested to see how Aegon actually performs. Because he does have a load of kids, so I'm sure he performs pretty well. Oh, goodness sakes. He was the person that didn't care. As you just said, he's got a lot of kids that he shouldn't have, and he's also like raising them to fight. Is that correct? He was like...
I don't think he was raising them to fight.
But they were there.
Yeah.
You know.
Might as well.
But based on that trailer that we just watched there, he kind of seemed like he was vibing, like, as the king, like, yeah. But I'll go back to the start. Right. When he's walking past Otto, there's something, in my opinion, to be said about this, that Otto wants on the throne, and Aegon is walking past him. I just got this vibe of, like, don't get used to it, kid.
Because, like, Otto's got his head bowed, like, yeah.
But not like a full bow, not like a I'm proper bowing to my king. It just seems, and his eyes as well. That's what I take from that scene. I honestly think that it's like, don't get comfortable, kid. Because that's mine.
I don't think he's got much respect for Aegon.
I mean... Again, he didn't want it. He, just like Alicent, he's just another pawn in the game of Team Green.
Yeah, it really, really annoys me that he's got the dagger.
The dagger that kills the
prophecy dagger.
Yeah. Is it the same dagger that Arya... Yeah. It is, okay. It's the same dagger that Arya uses.
It annoys me because it's like, he has no idea about it. He doesn't know anything about the prophecy because he was never supposed to be... Yeah, and Viserys told Rhaenyra, but he was never supposed to be king.
Yeah. He just looks so smug in that scene.
I mean, he always looks smug.
Well, I don't know. He was always the boy that didn't care. So for him to suddenly be smug on the Iron Throne, it's unusual.
How cool is Daemon's armor, though?
Yeah, let's actually watch again up into where Otto and Alicent are having this wee conversation here.
My father chose me, his firstborn child.
Which is true. Yeah, argue with that one.
Well, look at this guy.
Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish.
Rhaenyra's what?
Supporters will believe what they wish.
Yeah, well, you're just the same on your side.
It's...
Like, you can't use that as an argument.
I mean, you're expecting people to believe what you're telling them, that what Viserys said to you on his deathbed was correct.
Yeah, and you were the only person that was there to witness it. But at the end of the day, your dad and the Team Green, it didn't really matter. They were kind of like, oh, well, that's good then, because we were going for that anyway.
Yeah, we'd have pushed for that anyway.
But the fact that whether it did or whether it didn't happen is completely irrelevant.
Oh, yeah.
A story was getting told regardless.
Yeah, if it was completely fabricated, it would have been used anyway.
But Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him.
It didn't.
They wish now not for the good of the realm, but for the satisfaction of vengeance.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I wanted to watch again. So he's trying to then convince himself that Rhaenyra doesn't care about the good of the realm.
I think he's trying to convince Alicent that it's like, oh, they don't care how, yeah. But I guess he's kind of been playing that fiddle for a while now.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh yeah, like if they cared about the good of the realm, they wouldn't want a woman being on the throne.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Which there is precedent in the Seven Kingdoms for a woman being on the throne, and it's Dorne. You know the place with Oberon.
Oberon, yeah.
In Dorne, they have it's primogenitor, so it's just the firstborn child is the person that inherits.
So it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. So there's already precedent, and that goes all the way back to the time of Aegon the Conqueror. Like the very first.
But look what happened to, oh gosh, Rhaenys. You know, she lost out to Viserys.
Yeah, but I think, well, people had the choice then. Do you know what I mean? It was like, and it's just the exact same thing that, like with voting for a leader. You know what I mean? Normally, if you're voting, people stick to what they're used to as opposed to going off.
But also sitting there talking about vengeance as if Rhaenyra would never actually have any reason for vengeance, but you killed Luke.
Oh, you killed your son.
So at that point, it does kind of move away from the fact that it's not just about who's sitting on the Iron Throne anymore. Like, you literally killed their son, whether accident or not, it's happened.
Yeah.
So, of course it's going to go to war, and of course she's going to want revenge for that.
Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit daft to think that she wouldn't. Just the same way that Alicent attacked Rhaenyra when Aemond lost his eye.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a weird thing.
Complicated.
Yeah, weird thing to say.
The Hightowers are marching. You must crush this beast.
It's nice to see, Corlys up and about, you know?
Well, yeah, he seems like he's back to
100%,
full,
yeah.
I was gonna say full HP. Yeah, I play a lot of video games, whatever. But like, Wormy's up there.
Our terms are very simple. Bend the knee to the queen, or your house burns.
I mean, poor Rhaenys had the option at the end of last season to just burn them all.
I know. I mean, I understand, like, let's be real. It's a TV show. It'd be very boring if she just did what we all kind of wanted. I say all of us, Team Black, okay? It's what we wanted. We were like, you could deal with this situation right there and then, but she kind of was like, it's not really my war, is it? It's not really. And it is your problem, though, because now your husband is in on it too. Mm. And he's on Rhaenyra's side. Initially, it was kind of like, oh, we're not picking sides and we're not dealing with this, but you are. So you could have dealt with it then and there. But hey, we all make mistakes. Look at his face there.
Oh, just smug in it.
It's like, he's so smug.
You would be smug if you were king of the Seven Kingdoms, though.
I'd be a bit confusing, though, because I'm a lady. But, you know, regardless.
You'd also be a man.
But at the end of the day, we haven't read the books of this.
See, okay. After you.
Even though we did just watch Game of Thrones, there's a lot of things that I don't fully remember from it. So I feel like this is like completely brand new to me, and I don't know the way it's gonna go. Which I think is cool.
See, I don't like reading the books and then watching the show, because I feel like the problem is that you start comparing stuff from the books to the show, and you should never, even or movies, you should never expect that things are going to be a one-to-one from the books. It's a show based on the books. It's not, here's a 100% faithful recreation of the book.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like it because, you know, comparison's the death of creativity, I think.
But I think based on his face there,
based on his face, I don't like him.
I never liked him anyway. I wasn't defending him because I remember a lot of people getting very angry with me. They're like, why would you defend someone like him? But yeah, I think he's going to fall into the king role and be just awful as a person. I think he's going to be terrible.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of see him a lot like Robert.
I see a bit of Joffrey in there too. A little bit of that craziness. Okay, continue.
You know what's funny, actually, before I continue, you just talked about Joffrey. They all talk about the Targaryens and how, like, the flip of the coin and you don't know if you're going to get a crazy one or a sensible one.
Daenerys.
I don't think it's got anything to do with the Targaryens, because look at Cersei and Jaime's kids. I think it's just inbred kids in this universe.
Yeah, it could be.
Because Cersei and Jaime had...
They had that girl that was really
Marcella
posh.
and Tommen. Tommen? Yes, Tommen. And then they had Joffrey, who was just Joffrey.
He just kind of grew up a bit different, that's
Just
all.
a bit off kilter.
To war, then.
I can't tell if that to war then is like a weird sarcasm.
It sounds like he just doesn't care. To war then, whatever.
Yeah, see, I can't tell if it's like, oh well, to war, or if that scene has come from him being like...
He's offended by something.
Well, he's like, well, why are we like, no, I feel like it's like, well, what's all this about? Like, can we not sort it? And all he's getting back is, no, we need to do this, and he's like, to war then.
No, I don't think it's that one. I think it's more of like a sarky young boy kind of vibe.
Okay.
Chadley. I knew it was Chadley straight away.
Desire to kill and burn takes hold, and reason is forgotten. We will not even remember what began the war in the first place.
Wormy! So yeah, just basically what she said there is that you've got the two things. You've got the... Rhaenyra is supposed to be sitting on the throne. That's number one. Number two, you've lost Luke.
I think the Luke thing is definitely going to take over, and it's not going to matter about the throne.
They're not going to care who's sitting there anymore.
No, you just see red at that point.
It's just going to be this big battle. Chadley's going to be my number one enemy at this point. What's he actually called for the new viewers here? Just so they know who we're on about.
Sir Kristen Cole.
We do not like him, okay?
Kristen? I can't remember.
And if you're new to our videos, everything we react to has to have a Chadley. And it's hard to explain.
Well, I mean, there was Chadley in Game of Thrones.
And then they changed his actor, and that got a bit confusing.
And then that was Chadley 2, and now we've got Chadley and...
Chadley 3.
Chadley 3.
Yeah, so...
Return the Chadley.
June the 17th, are you hyped?
I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I loved House of the Dragon, and it just... Yeah, there's just something different about watching House of the Dragon, where, you know, it's this scheming and it's just focusing on just these two sides of the family.
Yeah, at the end of the day, people will always pick a side. And now I'm going to throw it to the comment section just there. What side are you, and why is it not Rhaenyra's? Basically.
Oh, why is it not Team Black?
Why is it not Team Black? It's so obvious. I'm so sorry. Take Alicent out of the equation because she's a pawn. It's so obvious why you should support Team Black. We've just done like 20 minutes of it. I'm so sorry if you are still here. Thank you so much. But it's so obvious why Rhaenyra is correct and why Team Black should win the war, and we just carry on with life. You dig that?
You dig, sucker?
You digging with that? That's what I think anyway. If you think I'm wrong, shout at me in the comment section. Let me know. And I'll probably cry about it for a few days. But like, just be respectful. Like I know you guys always are in the comment section. And let us know. Are you Team Black or Team Green? What are you? Because I'm quite vocal. T-shirt aside, what are you?
Team Black.
Yeah?
Yeah, well...
Are you?
It's like... Oh my god, how many times to say it? She's the true heir. She is the true heir. It wasn't changed. She is the true heir.
Yeah, why are you lying?
You know what I mean? That's like your mum and dad write a will, and they're like, everything goes to Steejo when I die. And then, like, the day before they die, apparently someone, like, their neighbour is talking to them, and they told their neighbour that no, they wanted to change the will and that everything was to go to the neighbour.
Well,
it's like, yes, everything should go to the neighbour. No, that's not how it works.
At the end of the day, there was a confusion between what Viserys said and what he meant. And I believe that. But at the end of the day, we've said this already, it doesn't matter what he said, because Otto and that group, they were planning this anyway. This is how it was going to go, regardless. So that's why I don't like Team Green. My arm's doing a thing. I don't like them.
You can't support Team Green.
You can't support them.
Can't do it.
I won't hear it, guys. You can't support them.
Can't do it.
Nah.
And if you do support them, don't, because you can't.
All right, thank you so much. We hope that you enjoyed this. Actually, it's one of the first times that we've done like an in-depth on anything. So if you would like to see more content like this, where you can argue with us in the comment section, let us know. Let us know, and we'll do it.
But you can't argue because
we're right.
Because we're right.
Yeah, and you're not.
Unfortunately, if you're a Team Green supporter, you're just wrong.
Yeah, but you are allowed to like Alicent for now, because I don't know what she might change into. She might not change at all.
Different outfit. Maybe she'll stop wearing green. Maybe she'll start wearing black.
Thank you so much again to Sky TV for sponsoring this video. Thank you. And as for us, we'll see you June 17th.
17th of June!
For some House of the Dragon Season 2. Cannot wait. Thank you for watching. Bye!